Hey everyone, I actually wanted to do my first, I guess I'm live, but my first recorded video for Isagenix today. And the reason I wanted to do that, many of you guys have been seeing, I've been posting about my results and how amazing this product has been for me, the first product that ever has actually worked for me, and especially since I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's disease, which is a thyroid disease and an autoimmune disease a couple of years ago, had awful symptoms, and Isagenix came along and in the past 60 days has literally changed my life, and I just wanted to share with as many people as I possibly can, because I want you guys to be able to experience the results that I've had, with it being so successful, feeling so great, weight loss. My brain fog has lifted. I'm not tired in the afternoons anymore. And the weight is starting to drop from my belly and from all the areas that it needs to drop from. I'm actually 18 pounds down, 17 total inches, and super, super excited. But when I talk to people about these products and how amazing they are always really excited and they want to join and they want to do this and they want to make a change for themselves for whatever that reason is. But they always ask me if they can afford the products. There's a perception that these products are too expensive, that they can't afford them every month, that that it's money that's on top of your regular groceries, and how are you going to come up with that? Well, I was exactly the same. Very, very skeptical to start with, did not have an extra few $100s laying around to buy extra nutrition. I'm already buying supplements and medicines for my condition and trying to eat as healthily as possible. And that's already expensive. So how in the world can I do this? So one of the things I want to encourage you to do is I want to show you what I did in order to work out the cost piece and whether you can afford it, because you can. And I wanted to just walk you through the steps that I took today to come to the realization that, yeah, I really can afford this. So I just wanted to walk you through a couple of steps to show you what I did. And for those of you who have been watching and wanting to try these programs and just don't think financially you can, hopefully this might show you a different way of when you're working out your budget and how to think things through. So what I did to start with is I knew all about the products. I was really excited. I wanted to try them, but I needed to really have a look at what I was already spending on groceries. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to make sure that, let me just move out of the way here. I wanted to look at how much I spent on breakfast every day. And that's not necessarily easy to do. If you have a family, you might be buying in bulk, right? Or something like that. But I took what I ate every day and I kind of broke it down into what I can normally eat, what my normal week is. And I wanted to look at what I spent on breakfast, what I spent on lunch, what I spent on dinner, how much I spent on snacks. Things like, did I have a candy bar in the day or a protein bar, or did I run to Starbucks mid-morning? I travel a lot for work, so Starbucks, definitely a good thing at the airport. And also have to include, do you spend money on alcohol? Do you go out? Do you socialize? Many of us do. And how much is that factored into your monthly cost? So I put that in a table. You don't have to do it quite as detailed as this. I just wanted to show you how I did it. So I took each meal, my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, any snacks, and then alcohol. And what I typically would have. So you can see here breakfast. I would usually have, had smoothies before. I would make my own a protein smoothie with protein, almond milk, fruit, honey, some greens, spinach, kale, that type of thing. And that was about $4 per meal. And so you can see that I work that out then per week and then cost per month. I did the same with my lunches. I was eating pretty healthy before. So if I was at home, I'd have a homemade salad. I'd usually eat out maybe twice a week, again, salads or something fairly healthy, and you can see how much, and again, an estimate of the cost, rounded that out for the month. Looked at my dinners. We usually ate out about once a week. Sometimes it was more expensive, but I just averaged it, got that amount as well. My snacks, I usually hit Starbucks twice a week. I know many of you guys might hit it every morning. And maybe a Kind bar or a granola bar or something like that a couple times per week. And then we would socialize with friends. I've never been a really big drinker, but maybe 2 drinks per week, something like that. I estimated that at $12. Could be more, could be less, depending on what you drink and what you normally spend. So you can see there at the bottom, after I put all that together, my total cost per month for my own groceries was about $608. Okay, so I've done that. I know my cost per meal. I know about how much I'm spending per month on average. So then what I wanted to do is I was looking at the startup pack in Isagenix for weight loss and fat burning, which is what most people start with. And that's a great startup pack because it includes 64 meals, 30 snacks, and it's enough for you for 1 month of nutrition. 64 meals is replacing 2 meals per day, which is either breakfast and lunch, breakfast and dinner, or lunch and dinner. And then there are 4 cleanse days where it replaces all 3 meals per day for those 4 days in the month. So your startup pack gives you 64 meals and around 30 snacks. Okay, so then what I wanted to do is take my price that I was paying per meal right now and extrapolate that out so that I could see the cost of Isagenix versus the cost of what 64 meals and 30 snacks would cost me today. So that's what we've got next. So you can see at the top, I took the numbers from the table that I had already done. I substitute breakfast and lunch most of the time for my meals with Isagenix, and then I have a healthy dinner. So my meals and snacks, 30 breakfasts would cost me $120. 30 lunches would cost me about $193. 4 dinners per month would cost $26. That's my 64 meals. And then about 30 snacks would cost me about $96. So I'm spending right now on all of those meals about $435 each month. Sometimes a little less, sometimes more, right? Depending on if we go out more, we're socializing. So now let's look at the Isagenix meals and snacks. So if you buy the starter pack in the pace setter pack in Isagenix, and if you're watching from Canada or the UK, the names are a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same. We'd be able to adjust it for you very easily. It's $399 plus shipping. So you can already see that what I'm spending for my 64 meals and snacks every month is more than what my Isagenix meals and snacks would cost at $399. And for that $399, you also get a blender, free membership for a year, which gives you wholesale prices, which is great, access to coaching and support to keep you on track, an Isobolic Body challenge that rewards you with $200 of free products at month 4 and keeps you on track really well. Lots and lots of free samples of other Isagenix products so you can try them out, and blender bottles as well. And so for me, I actually had a cost savings on mine of about $36 per month. And what's really cool about Isagenix is usually your first month is more expensive than your following months, right? So if you look at it this way, this would be your most expensive month. After that, I'm going to have an even bigger cost savings, right? And I'm still getting all these results. It's wonderful. Even if I included the shipping in there, in America, that's about $20, $30, something like that. I'm still at a break even. It's the exact same amount of money that I was spending before on my meals in the supermarket, eating out at restaurants, that type of thing. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me just go back to this one. I'm going to leave that one up on the screen for you. And I wanted to show this to you because I don't think that people realize how affordable the Isagenix products are. And they really, really are when you break it down. Now, when someone says to you, hey, write me a check for, give me the credit card number, right? Let's sign you up today for $399 plus shipping. You're like, that's really scary. I get that it's really scary to find that money up front. But when you actually break it down, you're paying about the same, maybe a little bit more the first month. But wow, what a great investment in yourself, or possibly even less. And you're going to get a cost savings on your groceries. And all the products in Isagenix are organic, they're holistic. And if you think about going to our Whole Foods supermarket or farm to table restaurants or things like that, think about how expensive that stuff is. I know I can't eat 100% organic because it's just too expensive for me. And so that comparison, haven't done that yet, but I'm sure I'd be saving even more money again, which is fantastic. The other really cool thing about Isagenix is they stand by their products. And so you take the leap, you get the pack, you start it, and if for some reason you do not like the product, on day 21 or day 26 or day 28, they have a 30-day, 100% money-back guarantee. And it's absolutely money-back guarantee. And so if you don't like it, call them towards the end of the month, your first month, and say, hey, it wasn't for me. They will refund 100% of your money. So there is no risk involved in this. I can tell you that not too many people send their stuff back because, as many of you have seen from the Body Alive Facebook page and the transformation pictures that we're showing, the results from these products are incredible. So I just wanted to come by today to give you a different way of thinking. If you're on the fence about trying Isagenix, that you're ready to go, you're just really worried about financials, break it down, get a piece of paper, figure out how much you pay right now. You might be really surprised at how much bang for your buck you're going to get. And it's either going to be a little investment and you are worth it, 50 bucks, 60 bucks perhaps, investment on top of what you're spending right now. It's a night at the movies, guys. It's a pair of pants, right? Or you might even be able to save money, right? How cool would that be? And you'll get to feel amazing. You'll get amazing results. You'll be part of a fantastic team. So that's it for me. Please join us. Don't be afraid of the cost. It's not as much as you think it is. All right, guys. Thanks so much for listening. Bye.